cute. She smelled fishy, and girl, that ain't cute. So don't do that.
I fuck with Shawty cause she bout her business, ayy. She independent and she on a mission, ayy. Been through some shit but now it's better living, ayy. I know that she put in some time. You remind me of me. And she get flat like me, yeah, she rock like me. And she can boss up and stun on bitches, my type wifey.
Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give me a like, hit the notification bell because you're gonna love it here. So you might as well subscribe so you can stay tuned on all the new videos I got dropping. If you are returning, hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Anaya, and y'all are back with another, is this a hygiene video? I don't know if this is a hygiene video, but it definitely is like a girl talk, period tips and advice and everything you just need to know about your period. I know I have a lot of younger viewers from like 13 and up, so I really just want to educate y'all so y'all know everything you need to know about your period and what to do and what not to do and advice and all of that. So before we get into this video, you guys, make sure y'all leave me a big old like because it helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so you're notified each and every single time I post a new video. And we get right into it. Okay, y'all, so starting off with periods. Okay, so I got my period when I was like 13 in the 8th grade. I remember specifically it was October and it was on a Wednesday. I don't know which day out of the month it was, but I just know it was a Wednesday and it was in October and I was in the 8th grade and I was 13. So when I got my period, I wasn't really shocked or like surprised or felt any really type of way about it because I mean I was 13 and I was just at that point I was waiting for it to come because I knew it was coming. But I can say some things that I did experience leading up to that was like a lot of cramping and I was a little bit moody. I don't want to be like that person that's like, oh my god, see, girls are moody and they be PMSing XYZ, because first of all, mind your business. But I did see myself being like very moody and cramping really bad, but I didn't really realize what was happening when it happened, you know. But yeah, y'all, like I was cramping a lot and then I went to the bathroom. I think I was actually getting ready for school early in the morning and went to the bathroom. Lo and behold, Miss Bloody Mary was knocking on my door. So it wasn't really a big deal. I told my mom, she gave me what I needed, a pad, told me to you know, pack a little bag so I can take to school, like pads and, you know, extra pair of underwear and wipes and stuff, which I'm about to get into. But yeah, that's really like my background story of you know, when I got my period. So I'm just gonna start off with like advice for you guys when you get your period. So just so you know, like, you know, because most of y'all, I'm assuming you already have it and you're just here for like tips and advice and stuff like that. So the first piece of advice I'm going to give you is to make sure that you are changing your pad, especially like during the first 3 days of your period when it's a little bit more heavy and intense and you're cramping more. Change your pad every like 2 to 3 hours. You don't really want to sit in the same pad for 8 to 10 hours, let the whole school day go by or the whole work day go by in the same pad or tampon, just because for one, if it's on a heavier day, that can get really nasty smelling and it can be a very bad odor if you let all of that blood and stuff collect that long. And for two, if you wear tampons and you don't change your tampon out frequently as you should, it actually can increase your cramping and make your stomach hurt even more when you don't, you know, take it out, let the blood come out and, you know, let it free flow out. So if you do wear tampons, make sure especially you're changing frequently, especially during those heavier days like the first 3 days of your cycle, because you can actually increase your cramps by doing that. Just dropping some gems for you. But yeah, definitely make sure you're changing your pad out because you don't want to be sitting in the same pad all day. I know a lot of these companies, they say, oh, lasts up to 12 hours and oh, you can wear it all night. And well, when you sleep it's probably a little bit different, but during the day when you're like walking around and doing a whole lot of extra stuff, girl, when you go to the bathroom, every time you go to the bathroom, change your pad, change your tampon and wipe yourself do all of that, because you do not want to be having nothing just lingering down there for too long, because it's going to create a very, very bad odor, and people gonna be talking about you like, oh, she smell fishy, and girl, that ain't cute. So don't do that. So another tip is just to make sure you're carrying around baby wipes. I like carrying around baby wipes just because, you know, when you go into the bathroom and change your pad or your tampon, you can just kind of wipe down there, because sometimes blood can get dried up on your skin, and you don't want blood dried up on your skin, especially already when we're on our period. We already feel kind of dirty and just yucky down there. So, you know, a baby wipe will just help keep things fresh throughout the day until you can get home and take an actual shower. So I highly recommend y'all getting some baby wipes and get like a little pouch. So if you at school, you know, make yourself like a little emergency pouch with your wipes, pads, tampons or panty liners, and maybe like an extra pair of underwear, and just carry that around with you, so you know throughout the day you got everything that you need. So another tip I'm going to give y'all is to make sure that you're showering twice a day, and if you can take a full shower, at least make sure you're washing your cuda twice a day, okay? Because think of it like this: you've been out all day, okay, it's nighttime, you need to get in the shower because, you know, you've been bleeding a lot down there. She done went through the damn storm. Especially if it's like that first, you know, 3 days, 3-4 days of your period. Me personally, I have a heavy flow, so when my period come, girl, she is coming, okay? She's not gonna come cute and light. She's coming hard. She's knocking on my door like, bitch, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I'm here. So make sure you're washing her out, you know, and not letting nothing sit down there for too long, because you don't want bacteria building up down there and just creating all these damn smells and stenches and fishiness and all that shit. So think of it like this: like I said, you had a long day at either work or school, you know, she done been through the damn storm. You want to make sure you're washing that coochie out, okay? Wash that coochie out. And in the morning too, before you go to work, before you go to school, before you start your day, running errands or whatever, you done been in the bed probably for like 8 to 10 hours, or even if you're not asleep for 8 to 10 hours, you know, nighttime, you know, you're probably in your bed for like 8 to 10 hours. You wake up in the morning, your coochie been marinating and all that shit from overnight. You need to get up, take a shower, wash your stuff out, and I feel like it overall just makes you feel 10 times fresher anyways when we shower in the morning, especially on our period. You know, it's like, girl, my thing clean because I washed her twice, okay? So I feel like you can just, it's better to be safe than sorry, because you don't want to give yourself any bacterial infections down there and giving yourself all these damn smells and none of that. Along with showering twice a day, y'all, if you have a detachable shower head, oh my god, that is literally like a holy grail. Like, if you don't have a detachable shower head, girl, just go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, get you one. They like $20-$30. Take your old shower head down and install it, because if it comes down to it, that's what it is. I feel like, yo, everybody needs a detachable shower head in their house. Like, I feel like we all as women, we need that option, because it is just, it's great. Like, it's so great. Like, y'all, when I'm on my period, I want to be clean. I want to get all of that blood and tissue, like, you know, like that thick tissue that be in there and all of that stuff that be up there. I want to get it out of me. I do not want it in me. I don't want it sitting there. I don't want it waiting around for nothing. I don't want it making me smell like nothing. Girl, I have a detachable shower head, and like every night, like on my period, girl, squat them legs open in the shower, put the water on like warm, you know, like lukewarm. You don't want it too hot because you don't want to burn yourself down there. Girl, squat them legs open, spray it up there. I ain't gonna say no more of that. Just know, life-changing, shocking, and it just makes you think before, like, how was I not doing this before? And it's like, after you do it, you just feel so clean, and it's just like, yo, I'm telling you, you gotta do it if you ain't been doing it. If you don't have a detachable shower head, maybe you can get like or maybe just try to like squat your legs open in the shower and just try to let it spread. But I feel like it's not going to be the same because like the angle isn't going to be right. So maybe you can get like a big syringe or something and fill it up with like water, and then a shower, like let it shoot up in there. Because a lot of people, they try to get that same effect, but they use a douche. And y'all, do not douche ever. Do not ever let anybody tell you to go buy a douche. If you don't know what a douche is, obviously I'm gonna put a picture here, but basically it's a solution mixed with vinegar and water made to clean your vagina out. When for one, we're already self-cleaning, so we don't need a lot to be clean except for like water. And basically it's like, yeah, like I said, it's like a douche. It has a nozzle on it that it's like a bottle. You squeeze the bottle up there. It has like a long nozzle, and you know it's supposed to flush out your vagina with vinegar and water. But do not use that, because vinegar is not good for your cookie, okay? It's going to throw off your pH balance, y'all. And then once your pH balance is thrown off, you're going to be left with a whole lot more problems than what you was already dealing with on your period. So do not douche. If you want to, you can go buy the douche at the store and then pour out the vinegar water solution that it comes with. Rinse it out real good, and then use that bottle and fill it up with water. I know some people do that instead of like actually using the douche solution, because the bottle is still convenient if you don't have a detachable shower head, of course. But if you do have a detachable shower head, y'all, and you ain't doing that, don't do that, because that's really where it's at. Also, y'all, I feel like this is like a no-brainer, but try to drink as much water as you can. I know on our period we really want to indulge in like chocolate and snacks and chips, because it just feels good and it just makes us feel better. But really try to like double your water intake, because it is so important. It's going to make your period flush out faster. It's going to make your cramps not be as intense, and it's going to make your stomach feel a lot better, you know, with water flowing through your system. It's going to help you out a lot. So really try to like double, if not triple, your water intake. Girl, just drink water like back to back that whole week of your period, or however long your period is on. If it's on for 3 days, 4 days, 5, 7, just try to drink as much water as you can, because it's gonna be your best friend. Another thing with cramps, y'all, if you have really bad cramps, y'all, I used to have super bad cramps back in high school, like 9th, 10th grade. Y'all, my cramps used to be so bad to the point where like my stomach was literally cramping so much that it would make me sick. Like I would start throwing up. And I went to a uniform school, so we had to wear like belts, we had to tuck in our shirts, and like I couldn't wear a belt because like the belt on my stomach, like it wouldn't even be tight, but just like feeling like my stomach was restricted in any kind of way when I was cramping, y'all. I would literally throw up, be so sick, I can't eat, like I would be like headaches, tired, can't focus in class. Girl, I cannot tell you the amount of times I went home because my period has made me sick. Like I'd be so quick to call my mom, like,
Mom, yeah, I'm sick again, come get me.
and my mom will come get me, because girl, I can't be in school all day and my fucking stomach hurt, cramping, throwing up at that. So what I'm gonna do, go to the nurse so they can hand me a damn ice pack? Girl, I was going through it. So if you have really bad cramps like I did, I highly recommend y'all getting a towel and getting like a damp towel, wet it a little bit. Don't like fully soak it. Put it in like a plastic bowl and put it in a microwave for like a minute or two and get it warm. Unless you obviously have like a towel warmer, but I don't think everybody has that convenience, that luxury of having a towel warmer. Yo, put it in a microwave for like 2 minutes and put it on your stomach, and it feels so good. Or obviously you can get a heating pad, but I feel like it's, you know, it's save a little bit of money if you just do it this way. Yeah, that helped me out a lot. I used to do that a lot. My cramps are like really not that bad at all anymore, because I am on a birth control, so I don't really get my period. I probably get my period probably like 6 or 7 times out the year. Not like I don't never get it, but I do get it sometimes. But my cramps are really not as bad, because that was like the whole reason why I had got on birth control in the first place, girl, because my period, that shit was too heavy. I said, Mr. Doctor, come get this. God, here's me again. I can't do this, okay? Because please, I can't, you know, like, it was that bad. So the last piece of advice I'm gonna be giving y'all is when you're on your period, make sure that you're carrying an extra pair of underwear like in your purse or book bag or whatever, just in case you have a backup, because you don't want to get blood or nothing on your underwear and then have to walk around with them bloody underwears all day and be uncomfortable and then like have that smell down there. And also make sure that the underwear that you're wearing is cotton and is breathable, just to help things breathe through. You don't want to wear silk or satin underwear. You really don't want to wear that too much on a daily, even if you're not on your period, just because it can trap a lot of odor and bacteria down there, because your vagina isn't able to breathe properly, you know. They aren't breathable. So you want to wear breathable underwear, especially on your period, just to help, you know, the flow of things down there. So that is very, very important. My favorite cotton underwear is by Hanes, and you can actually get those from Walmart, Target Girl, Family Dollar probably. I feel like I've seen Hanes underwear in Family Dollar or like a Dollar General somewhere. So girl, whatever floats your boat. You don't feel obligated to wear them nice Victoria's Secret and lace underwears. And girl, who wants to be dealing with all that on their period? I don't, and 9 times out of 10 they probably gonna end up getting messed up anyway, so don't even put yourself through it. So now y'all, I'm about to just get into the products that I like to use when I'm on my period and just show y'all some stuff that I use. So the first thing, for my tampons, I like to use the You by Kotex tampons. Now y'all, as you can see, look, it's still got the Family Dollar tag on it. I get mine from Family Dollar. This is the Super Plus one. I didn't actually mean to buy the Super Plus one. I bought it on mistake, but by the time I got home to use them, I had already opened it. I was like, I'm just gonna use it. But the Super Plus one, if you're a beginner with tampons, I do not recommend getting the Super Plus, because these are bigger. So it's a bigger piece of cotton that you have to put up there. Usually I get the regular size, but like I said, I accidentally pick up the Super Plus one without reading it. So usually I get the regular size. Highly recommend that for beginners. So easy. They're like really small and slim. It doesn't hurt at all. I'm not gonna lie y'all, these Super Plus ones, they actually do kind of hurt a little bit, like a tiny bit. Like when I'm taking it out, I'll be like, oh, that thing don't want to come out, do it? So sometimes I would have to put like a little bit of like Vaseline with like the cocoa butter in it, and like help lubricate it to come out, because girl, she trying to rip my coochie out. She was trying to rip my coochie out. So girl, I will only wear these if it's like absolutely necessary, like with the outfit, or if I had to wear a dress, or it was like, you know, something like where you just kind of want to have a tampon on instead of a pad, because you don't want your pad to be showing with certain outfits and stuff like that. So but yeah, do not get the Super Plus, especially if you are a beginner. Girl, that junk gonna, your coochie gonna be hurting after, so stay away from those. So these are the pads that I like to use. These are the Always Ultra Thin. Let me see if I can show y'all, if my camera gonna focus on it. But they just look like this, and this is what the bag looks like. It's kind of beat up y'all, but yeah, this is the bag. This is the Always Ultra Thin. It came with 24 pads, and this is the size 5. So this is like the biggest one, girl, because like I said, when my period comes, she be coming heavy. Like she be like, yeah, bitch, I'm here. Like, yes. What is light flow? I don't know. If you have a light flow, be grateful. Be grateful, okay? Yeah, this came with 24. I usually don't get those pads, y'all, because I don't know, but the Family Dollar that I went to when I went to go get it, they didn't have much. Usually I would go to like Target or Walmart to pick up my pads and tampons, you know, because you have more of like a bigger variety. But it was kind of like a, you know, last minute emergency type thing. So I was like, I'm just go to the Family Dollar and pick it up. But usually, girl, go to Target, go to Walmart, where you have a bigger variety of options. You can choose some different stuff that you want. So you're more comfortable while you're on your period. And the panty liners that I like to use are also the Always, these are the thin, what does it say, thin mince liners. So you get 20 liners in here, and I think these are only 86 cents. I said, okay, Family Dollar, I only have to pay a whole $1 and I get 20 panty liners. Girl, I'm telling you. But yeah, these just look like this. I wear these probably on like day 5 or 6, you know, from like day 5 to 7, you know, when your period isn't really that heavy, so you don't gotta put on a pad. but you still like spotting a little bit. And also even like on like day 1 to 3 or 4, when I have like a tampon on, always put on a panty liner with a tampon, just because, you know, you don't want to drip or anything on your underwear. Make sure you're protecting your underwear with anything. So yeah, very, very important. But yeah, I think that was pretty much it for this video. I think it was pretty self-explanatory. If you have any like specific questions or anything, I've made other videos based around periods and stuff like that, so I will link those down below. I talked about how to insert a tampon, how to put a pad on. Girl, I don't talk about all of that stuff so much, so I will link that stuff down below. This is just like a kind of like a refresher girl chat. I really wanted to make these like girl chats weekly, maybe like every Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to do it. As you can see, I got my robe on, honey. I came correct. It's actually like almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm recording this video, but yeah, I just have a lot of energy right now. But I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I will see y'all in my next one. Peace.